Welcome back to Success with Steven. My name is Steven Smith. On this channel, we discuss all things financial literacy. Recently, I re-released a video on the Navy Federal Pledge Loan, and I received a lot of comments asking me to cover other credit builder products from different credit unions. So today, we're looking at DCU, Digital Federal Credit Union, and this is available to anyone who's a U.S. resident. You can join through many other affiliations that are listed on the website. And if you want a step-by-step guide of how to join DCU, please go to my credit union playlist. Not only do I walk you through how to join, I cover everything you need to know about DCU, all in one comprehensive guide. Now, without further ado, let's get into the DCU pledge loan hack and how you can raise your credit score quickly by using this credit union. Now, although I'm calling this a pledge loan, it's actually a savings secured loan. Now, DCU's Savings Secured Loan is available in all 50 states. This product does not require a credit check, so applying will not result in a hard inquiry on your credit report. However, I do recommend that you put a freeze on your report when you apply for this because sometimes things change. It's better to be safe than sorry. If you were to get a hard pull, it would be through Equifax. You will need to become a member of DCU before you apply. The membership comes with its own eligibility requirements. Once again, I cover that in the other video. But once you're a DCU member, you can apply for the Savings Secured Loan online or by calling the loan origination team. If your application is approved, the loan amount is deposited into your DCU savings account where it's held until the loan is completely paid off. As you make payments on your loan, DCU reports the status of that loan to the 3 major credit bureaus. Each on-time payment will add positive payment history to your credit report, which is of course the most important component. It's 35% of your overall credit score. And while this should improve your credit score, DCU makes no guarantees about the impact of this secured loan. And just like with the Navy Federal Pledge Loan, this is really good for people with low credit scores. The lower your credit score is, the more impactful it will be. If you have a very thick credit profile, very robust, you have high limits, this may not be the best thing for you, but if you're in the rebuilding phase or you have a thin credit profile, then this will definitely help. Now, once the loan is fully paid off, you'll be able to access your funds immediately in your DCU savings account. You can make payments for the full loan term or pay it off early with no penalty, though paying off a loan early will limit the effect that it has on your credit score. The purpose of this is to actually help your credit, to help you, build your score, not just to pay it off early. Paying off loans early does not help your credit score. You can also take advantage of the no payment for the first 60 days after opening this loan if you choose to do that, which I'm not saying that you should. It's just something that's offered with DCU. If you do decide to do this, your first payment will apply with some interest that accrues from the date the loan is funded, so you will pay the interest plus the principal that's due. The funds are FDIC insured, and your DCU savings account will earn dividends at the published dividend rate, which can change depending on the time that you're watching this video. There's no origination fee associated with DCU Savings Secured Loan, but you will be subjected to a late fee of 4% of the payment due with a $5 minimum if the payment is more than 15 days late. Now, with the DCU Savings Secured Loan, you have flexible loan options. You can choose loan terms up to 120 months, 10 years. This is something that's very new. If you guys were to look at DCU last year or a few months ago, they actually only let you go up to 24 months. You can now go up to 10 years. And the loan amounts previously, they range from $500 to $3,000. This may have changed. When I went to the website and I checked it out, it no longer says $500 to $3,000. There actually is no limit. And when I go through the application with you, there's a section that allows you to choose how much you would like to secure. And I put in a lot of amounts and there really didn't appear to be a limit. So I can't say exactly how much the limit will be. Hopefully you can go up to 100,000, but who's to say? This flexibility though gives you control over how much you pay each month and how long the payments will be that you make. At the time of recording this video, the fixed rate is 3.50% APR on DCU Savings Secured Loan. That's still exceptionally low, especially, given the times that we're in. That interest rate combined with no origination fee or any other fees except the late payment fee, but of course we don't expect to be late, makes this an affordable option for building your credit. Now, how do you use this? Very simple, just like the Navy Federal Pledge Loan, you want to pay 80 to 90% of the loan off immediately. When it reports to your credit report, it will show that you've paid a majority of this loan off, thereby increasing your credit score. So what's the benefits of this actually? You can use this secured loan to boost your credit score, but you also build your relationship with DCU. You can then take the same funds, open a secured credit card with them as well. Doing this with a combination of DCU savings secure loan will likely lead you to graduating that card and getting an unsecured credit card with them. So let this be the gateway to, one, repairing your credit, but also thickening your credit profile and getting high limit credit cards and getting a relationship established with DCU overall. Now, before we go over to the website and we take a look at the DCU secured savings loan, I want to talk about some other things with DCU when it comes to data points. Now, of course, this one is no hard pull. This savings secured loan should not be a hard pull. All right. But if you were to actually, let's say, get a credit card with DCU, it's going to be an Equifax, usually around your FICO 5, or it could be your Experian FICO score. Pull varies by product, but what I like about DCU, the longer you're with them, they offer you a lot of soft pull pre-approvals, even for credit cards. So once you've built a relationship with them, usually I'm seeing this when the account's open for like 6 months, and it depends on your credit worthiness, but they will pre-approve you for a lot of good products. One being the quick loan, but that allows you to get access to very quick loans with like $2,000 that you can take very fast with no hard inquiry, no credit check, anything like that. You want to have a credit score, I would say, of at least 640 plus with the majority of these products, with utilization, if you have other credit cards, around 10% or below. Credit ages 2 years or more is ideal, but it's okay if it's not, that lengthy. It's still fine. They have initial starting limits for your credit cards from $5,000 to $10,000 that I've been seeing. This is also bad credit friendly. So you can get the secure credit card, you can get the secure loan option to build your relationship, and then you'll start to get pre-approval offers for unsecured lines of credit and graduation. The evaluation is typically 6 months. Direct deposit is also recommended. So with all that said, even though we're talking about the savings secure loan, you need to use this in order to actually get other things with them, like the credit card, like personal loans. I actually have 2 other videos on my channel. I was pre-approved with the soft inquiry for the personal loan and for their credit card. So this definitely does work as long as you establish a relationship with DCU. Once again, that is in my credit union playlist. I highly recommend that you check that out. Currently, we are on the DCU website. In order for you to get here, if you go to the home page of DCU, it's going to be home, personal loans, and then savings secured loans. That's what you're looking for. If you wanted to apply for this, you would go to apply now on this page, and you would then select the purpose of your loan, and you're going to choose credit builder. And then you would enter the loan amount. Once again, I don't know what the limit is, but it doesn't appear to be one anymore. So let's say you wanted to do $10,000 for this secured loan, and you want to do it for the maximum amount of time, which is 120 months. You would then click continue. From here, you would enter your first name, your last name, your social, your date of birth, your member number for existing members, and then you would enter your contact method, your email, your physical address, your gross monthly income, and then your employment status, and then any monthly expenses that you would like to add. And once you enter all the information, you'll be able to review and you'll be able to submit. Once that's done, you'll want to scroll down, read, sign, and submit this, and then you should get approved for your secured savings loan. All right, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you would like to know more about secured loans, pledge loans, or any more credit builder products that you can get from other credit unions, please let me know in the comments below. Definitely check out that video for the pre-approval that I got for the DCU credit card, the personal loan, and everything you need to know about DCU. If you want to become a member, once again, it's available to everyone if you are a US resident. So if you did get approved for this, let me know how that worked for you. If you looked at some of the quick loan options, things like that, let me know how that worked as well. I'd be more than happy to cover that in another video. So once again, thanks for watching this video, and you guys have a wonderful day.